everyone.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning and good health to everyone. And how was your weekend? Did you guys get snowed out? Did you have fires? We had rain. Texas is freezing. How's my Texas doing? Texans doing, by the way. How's everything going over there? Seems to have been might have been cold, but it might have been a little bit better than the last time. No power outages, no nothing. Hold on. I always act like I can see, but I can't. Good morning, Vovo. Good health, Ceylon. Good health, Sharon. I'm loving your theme song. Thank you. It's an afro. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Russell's daughter. Good health, sweetie. How are you? It's snowing right now in New York again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, now there's a great resignation. Now we need to do the great exit. Everybody leave cold weather. Come to the Caribbean. I'm dead serious. I'm absolutely serious. Grand Rising. Hi, Miss Tracy. No power outages. And you did. DeSantis kept his promise. DeSantis kept his promise. He's still gonna get left out. You're not gonna elect him. You're not gonna elect DeSantis again. Nope. No. But I'm so happy that there were no power outages. What we saw last year was mortifying. Absolutely mortifying. It's definitely rained all night here in North Carolina. Okay, I got rain for days. I got so much rain that my body ached. Like it hurt to the core of my bone marrow. And how are you, Bronx breed? Is that Bronx breed? Did you relocate to North Carolina? That's where the other side of my family comes from, North Carolina. My dad. And we can track our people back to slavery. Fuquay, North Carolina is where we're from. From the Bronx, yes! You can't and you will never leave the Bronx out of your life, ever. It's with you for life, right? You got to be a Bronx person to understand the connection we have right here. You'll never get it. It's so special. Born and raised in the Bronx, yeah! I went to high school in the Bronx. I lived in the Bronx next section of the Bronx, right by the bridge. Oh, you moved to Vegas, not North Carolina? In 2000. Good for you for moving. I love that kind of stuff. Good for you. You know what I'm talking about. You got to be from the Bronx to know what I'm talking about. You know who claims territory very well? Brooklyn and the Bronx. Staten Island tries, but it's like, oh, Staten Island, just go be an island, okay? And Queens, I don't really know what Queens does or is or whatever. It's Queens, like it's, Queens, Queens. But Brooklyn and the Bronx, they spit those names. Where you from? Brooklyn. They start like gyrating. Where you from? From the Bronx. Like it's an argument. It's not an argument. I asked you where you came from. And in Staten Island, it's like, Staten Island. I'm sorry. Staten Island's like a foreign country. You better stop. You better stop, Bronx man. You better stop. You be making jokes. See, only Brooklyn and the Bronx has jokes. If you can survive Brooklyn and the Bronx, you got jokes. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know the terrors I've seen. Okay. 60 degrees. Is that good or bad, San Antonio? Oh, Ceylon. The tracer is back using the census. That's amazing. By the way, just a little quick note to everyone that wants reparations, which we will be getting. I don't know which president, but we will be getting it. You're gonna have to trace your ancestry. So start doing it now. Besides, it's just healthy to do it. Hi, under construction. Yeah, Bronx Breed goes here. Brooklyn is super brash about it. Like they're just kind of nasty about it. Like I asked a question, like you do all this. I'm from Brooklyn. It's like, okay, all right, Brooklyn. By the way, I'm a native New Yorker. I can talk about my people if I want to. Period. All right. But to be honest with you, I'm scared of Brooklyn people. To be honest with you, I hands up. When Brooklyn starts talking, I'm like, ciao. That's what I do with Brooklyn people. I ain't trying to mess with Brooklyn people. They crazy. They are crazy. All right. Oh, you just moved to North Carolina? Bronx Bree said, I recently located to stay with my mother here in North Carolina, December 14th. Well, you look you look respectable. I'm assuming if you went to go stay with your mom, are you single? I'll hook you up. If you need a hookup in North Carolina, I got spiritual people out there that you could meet up with. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not that girl. What's that girl that does the hookup on the internet? Although I think that is a brilliant idea. It's a brilliant idea. I forget what her name is. I watch her all the time. But I would have to vet my people better. Like, you can't just show up, tell me about your 5 kids and your 7 baby mamas, and think I'm gonna let a whole bunch of girls DM you, and then for you to come back on her show and say you weren't clear enough. Because although you might have 7 baby mamas and 9 babies, you don't want a woman that has 7 baby daddies. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is. So I would have to vet better. I've been through a lot of drama with my health for the past 2 years. Lost my job, hospitalized 6 months ago. Are you under control now? Is it about eating right? Because if it's about eating right, again, I got peoples to put you together to stop you from eating unhealthy. And by the way, I don't know if it's about food, Bronx Breed, but thank you for being honest. He's being honest just in case I hook him up. The third eye is working. I don't know if it's about food, but North Carolina, food is not the best food. I don't care in North Carolina. That food down there is heart attack food. It's worse than heart attack food. Texas is heart attack food. North Carolina, it's just they just blowed up down there. So don't blow up down there, because that's what they're good for. Just bloated people. Really? Under construction? 6 months? What's going on? You look too young to be that sick. And I don't know if I said that right. I hope I'm not being insensitive, but probably was insensitive. But you look way too young to be that sick. Hi, beautiful conundrum. Hi, LaShonda. Is it food? Bronx breed? Is it food? Thank you, Chamonix. You already know Texas food is unhealthy. I'm not about to do no Texas food. Good morning. And good health. Because y'all know I ain't lying about the food in the South. Y'all know I ain't lying. The Piggly Wigglies out there, right? We will wobble, but we won't fall down. We will wobble, but we won't fall down. Stop eating that food out there. It is unhealthy. What's going on? Why are you so pissed off, Arthur? Bronx breed. Every time you have the wherewithal to start over, start over. And that's for everyone. Stop complaining because you have to start over. At least you have the wherewithal, you have the blood running through your brains, you have the mental capacity. If you have to start over, do it. Look at me. I came to the Caribbean, had to throw all my furniture out. I don't even own this furniture here. Start over. I don't know what PSMs, but I'm sorry. But I'm sorry you didn't get a raise. But I don't know what PSMs are. You know what? I would train the new ones and I would do a horrible job at it. I've been asked to train without money. Let me tell you something. They don't learn well under me. At all. They're like, well, Tracey, we asked you to train. I'm like, I did. I don't know what this person's not getting, but I don't know what went wrong. I do not train well. Pay me and I train amazing. Ask me and it can't happen. Force me and I'll train half-assed or upside down or sideways. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then play innocent the whole time. That's not how I trained you. I think something's wrong with this one because that's not how I trained her. All right. Patient safety monitor. Tell them to read a book. Tell them to read a book. Brief description. I had a blood clot in my heart, blood clots in my legs and kidney, and was weak. I was found unresponsive by my godmother. Is that diabetes related? I think if you have blood clots, are you considered a heart patient now? Sometimes we have health issues because it's hard for us to listen, and then change our ways. So, hi, she's so sweet. How are you? Good health, Julie's. Start over equals new beginnings. Oh, look at Melissa. Melissa is like my protege. I see you as my protege, Melissa. You're the young version of me. Not that I want you to be like me. I'm just saying, besides, I always think Melissa and I are related. She knows that. My family name is Burton. Her name's Burton. Still can't get whether or not she's related, though. Something. I need to talk to your dad, Melissa, because you're not doing a good job talking to your dad. I need to just talk to him. I need to talk to that side of the family. Thank God, no diabetic issues. Okay, so that's a good thing. What if it's something that you're, what if it's in your DNA? What if it runs through your blood clots? Oh, wow. Wow, that's unusual. Were you near a chemical plant? Did you grow up around a chemical plant? Oh, my ears are bothering me. If you're from the Bronx, you might have been, growing up, you look around my age, right? And if you're around my age, years ago, they introduced fluoride to the water. And I had an allergic reaction to fluoride. And when I came out the reaction, my teeth were yellow. I had white teeth before they put fluoride in the system. After the fluoride, no more white teeth. I'm so sorry. Going through it, I'm so sorry. Sounds like COVID that causes blood clots. Yeah, it does. COVID does cause blood clots, but I think this is going way before COVID. But COVID does create blood clots. It's so scary. So you can't travel too much, right? You have to be careful traveling on the plane. Oh. The walking made your veins varicose? I'm learning a lot right now. Oh, New Orleans food. How y'all eat New Orleans food 24/7? I can't imagine. That is high blood pressure food. Really is. No one told you to wear the socks, compression socks? Jesus Christ. The doctors didn't tell you to wear compression socks? Actually, I would have worn compression pantyhose. All right. All right, Bronx Breed. Let me get started. Um, Still wondering if it's food related, if you don't mind me saying that. I still get the feeling that it's food related. Well, you don't have to wear them all the time, compression socks. That also can work against you, but definitely while you're traveling. And is there anything to take the varicose veins away? I know they have all types of treatment now, so check out those type of doctors too. If that is a look that's bothering you. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to be a big boy. Oh, you're always a big boy, meaning thick in size. Oh, child, I will screw up a conversation. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting it's a lifestyle change. So be careful going to North Carolina where they have like big boy food and big portion foods. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right. All right. A statin would help with high cholesterol if it's that. I don't. What's a statin? I'm learning so much medical stuff here. We're never going to get through the topics of the day. Hi, only Amber Dawn. How are you? So let's just run through. Yeah, don't wait for you to get an income. Don't wait for that. That's ridiculous. Stay away from, just eat more vegetables. Like an amazing amount of vegetables. Here's what I've learned. I've learned that when you decrease, your body fights you and craves and demands more of what it's used to. It's not going to let you win. But then you just say to your body, I'll give you more of this and I'll give you more of that, meaning more in terms of vegetables, right? After a while, your body actually doesn't want the bread. It doesn't want pizza. It doesn't want bread. It doesn't want bagel. It doesn't want frankfurters on, on a roll. It doesn't want hamburger on a bread, right? But it's an addiction. Food is an addiction, so it just takes a while for your mind and your body, but your body wins, right? Your body will win, right? And you'll crave what you want. And you'll give into it because the mind is the weakest part. As intelligent as it is, it will give in to body desires. So if you look at yourself as if you have an addiction, and one meal, oh my God, one meal a day is unacceptable. You have to eat 3 meals a day and you have to snack in between. 1 meal a day is unacceptable. Oh my God. This could be the reason why you're having so much resistance in your body. You have to have breakfast. It's mandatory. I didn't say a lot of breakfast, but you have to have breakfast. You know what I eat? Look, I eat a small bowl of cereal every morning with almond milk every morning. But the bowl might be the cup of my hand. I might go like this, put it, and that's it. Do not starve yourself, right? Right, but we don't want you to keep losing weight inappropriately. Okay, everybody stop. Stop and listen, Bronx breed. Stop and listen. 3 meals a day, and you have to snack, right? So, you eat your breakfast, whatever time that is. 2 hours later, you have to snack on something. It's good to snack on peanuts, any type of nuts, walnuts. Nibble on something. Have lunch, period. Just have lunch without the bread. A salad, egg salad, lunch meat if you can tolerate it, but it can be high in sodium. But you must have lunch. 2 hours later, you have to snack. Now, the best afternoon snack is a quarter apple. 2 hours later, have another apple. Or if you can tolerate it, have watermelon. If you can tolerate it, have cantaloupe. If you can tolerate it, have, a handful of grapes. And then have a lovely, lovely dinner and pile the dinner up with so much different types of vegetables. All right. Now, at night, because I love dinner, right? Breakfast is not that big of a deal to me. Lunch is only a big deal if I don't eat breakfast, right? But breakfast is not that big deal to me. Lunch is not that big. I love dinner. And so I will have cauliflower, spinach, mixed vegetables. I love mixed vegetables now, or Italian mixed vegetables. And then I'll have a meat with it. That's what I've been learning to do. If I don't have all of that, I will eat an humongous salad with meat. Thank you, AB. Oh, thank you. AB goes, well said. Smaller, healthier portions. but eat. The one thing the body will demand two things of you. It will demand eating and sleeping. Those that deprive themselves of sleeping, shame on you. Eating and sleeping is mandatory by way of the body. So, give the body what it desires, and I promise you, you will have a healthier life. I do like stir fry. I do. I don't have a stir fry thing here, but EVOO, is that a thing? I do like stir fry. But I cannot have soy sauce of any kind. No low sodium, no aminos. Because everybody is trying to be helpful, but I can't. I won't do it. Is Evo a sauce? Extra virgin olive oil. Oh yeah, that's all they live by here in the Caribbean is extra virgin olive oil. Yes. I didn't know what Evo was. All right. Let's get some discussions out the way. Bronx Breed, always DM me and let me know how you're progressing. All right. And if you want to meet someone, let me know. I know a lot of people in North Carolina. Ladies, he didn't say he was single, but it sounds like he's single. Let me know. But you can't be an eater. You can't convince him to eat. It would be, I'm not going to hook you up if you, oh, Tracy, I tried, Tracy. No, you got to be healthy because he needs somebody healthy. So if you want to hook up with Bronx Breed, let me know. Let me know. All right. Let's begin to talk. Bronx Breed is looking for a woman. He says, I'm in Laurinburg, North Carolina. Honey child, you will travel to see your woman. I'm telling you, I already know it. But is anybody close to Laurinburg, North Carolina that eats well? And don't lie to me, ladies. Don't lie to me. See that? I already know. All right. Let's get this party started. We had a great discussion. Thank you for Bronx Breed and much health and happiness for this move and taking care of your mama. I took care of my daddy, so I understand. I thought there was nothing better than taking care of my dad, and I was in hell. Sheer hell. Oh, you have someone in Vegas. Lord have mercy. I bet she's watching me. Well, tell her to move because you can't be traveling back and forth to Vegas. Tell her to move. Tell her to move or I'll find someone for you in North Carolina. All right. He's got a lady, a beautiful lady, women. So now don't email me because I'm not doing that to another woman. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going back to Vegas to live? I'm funny, I know. I done took it away. I done took the prize away. Give it back to me, the prize. Now y'all can't have her. Thank you. I'm so blessed to have this place. It is. It's bright. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I need because when you check out the places in the Caribbean, they're very dark. And I was like, I talked to God and I was like, God, I cannot do dark. And so this is just a perfect place. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 wall to floor windows. I'm highly blessed. That I can recognize. Because most windows are very short here. So, thank you. I am down. Child, please, I'm a native New Yorker. You ain't got no choice but to be down to earth from a native New Yorker. All right. Let's just do a little bit of conversation about the news over the weekend. Queen Elizabeth is having a platinum jubilee, and Queen Elizabeth has decided that her message for the jubilee is going to be that Camilla, Charles's wife, divorced 3 times over, should be allowed to be queen. That's her jubilee message. Not that 500,000 people have died of the COVID. Not that Omicron is eating away at the United Kingdom. Not that Barbados left the Queen. But that Camilla should have the title of Queen. That's her jubilee message? That's your jubilee message? Not that her pedophile son should never be seen in public ever again. Not an apology for raising a despicable child. But that Camilla should be queen. If that's not some elder abuse, Charles, because you know daggone well, Charles, you have abused your mother in her old age, and you have demanded that she put out a message to the public, because you know Charles. Charles is like, you're gonna die, mother. You're gonna die. And I'm gonna be left with the mess you created. Meanwhile, this is just another one of her really bad children she bred, right? And how can I become king and convince the United Kingdom to accept my wife? Mother, I should not have been married to Diana. This would not have been a problem. But no, mother, you insisted upon doing it your way because she was a commoner, mother. And look, mother, I had my way anyway, you despicable woman. This is Charles. I'm Charles. He's yelling at his mother right now because she's old, she's frail, she's about to die, and he's just pounding her and pounding her, pounding her. Let my wife be queen, mother. That poor woman ain't had no choice but to put out a message so that her despicable son, her disgusting, unloyal, crappy child that she raised 2 crappy boys. And Anne, I'm not leaving you out. I'm not leaving you out, Anne. Anne, say nothing. He is harassing his mother. We are now at elder abuse. Oh, Charles. I need the hat. I need the Queen's hat. Charles. You know, she didn't even want Prince Andrew to be stripped of his titles. William and Charles had to yell at her about it. Oh, what? Only Amber says, this reminds me of the Family That Prays Together movie by Tyler Perry, where the son wanted his mom's royalties and just to have his way treated her like crap. Oh, yes. I would say the Brits need to get involved. I would say the Brits need to get, what does the paper say in Britain right now? British papers about the Queen. Let me see. It's ridiculous. The poor woman is being abused. Bronx breed, is that Vegas woman feeding you well? They don't eat right in Vegas either. Don't get me started. She better be feeding you well. All that hotel, what do you call that stuff out there? more smorgasbord. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Prince Charles pays tribute to darling wife and future queen. Queen wants Camilla to be queen consort. What does that mean? Queen consort. When Charles becomes king. What is it like? What is it? What's queen consort? It's like because he's a king? I don't really care. All right. I don't really think I care. She looks worn down. Thank you. She looks worn down. You're so cute, Bronx. He's like, yes, you should watch my progress. Right. All right. Let's get off of the queen. The queen will do what the queen wants to do. She's getting ready to, leave, and she's trying to get her affairs in order. And I'm so kind of proud that she lived to be 100. That is so cool, actually, as I give her Alzheimer's. I'm sorry. Moving on. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has apologized. Well, listen. Remember, I said one of the biggest problems you're going to have is listening. Joe Rogan has apologized. Oh, Joe. After India Ari called him out for being racist. But the way he apologized was nonsensical. Who apologized by saying, well, I did it 12 years ago? Over and over and over. That's what his apology was about. He's like, well, you didn't understand. I might have called the neighborhood we got dropped off in the Planet of the Apes. But I had a good time at the comedy club. Or no, he said, I might have, he said, I might have called the neighborhood we got dropped off in, the Planet of the Apes. But the best thing you could do is go to the movies in a black neighborhood. Am I missing the apology here, Joe? Am I missing it? Like, this is ridiculous now. Besides that, I don't know if it's about the apology, to be honest with you. I think the other thing that India Ari brought up was that Spotify pays less than 3 cents on a dollar, if it's that much. Like, I really couldn't understand the 0.003. That sounds like less than 3 cents on a dollar. I get a little confused with the numbers because I just don't do math well. And that most of the artists on Spotify, most of them are black. And so when you have a subscription of, how much is this subscription? $14 on Spotify, and they're not paying their artists less than $14. What are we doing here? And somehow give Joe Rogan $100 million to call people the N-word. Less than 3 cents on a penny. Oh my God, always Songbird. See, you got a Songbird here. Thank you, sweetie. Yes. The apology, yeah. But we're not buying it, to be honest with you. No one's listening to you or the CEO. What's his name? Daniel Ek. This is a racist platform. And you can't be allowed to spew hate. You are allowed to have free speech. Absolutely. But if you spill hate, I think you should be compromised. And I think that's, hello. I think that's what the people are saying when they say, yeah, I'm going to leave. Now, not everybody can afford to leave. I'm not encouraging you to leave. I am saying something's wrong with the big picture. And you really need to see and say, how much are you valued if they're only paying you 3 cents on a dollar? But I also wonder about that. Like, if you get paid 3 cents on a dollar, right? Does Bieber get paid 3 cents on a dollar? Because I'm kind of thinking they have different rates for different artists. Yeah, don't be fooled by his podcast. He's just mean. He's just mean. And much like how you feed your body, you've got to feed your soul. So you can't listen to a Joe Rogan and think you can feed your body later. You've just ingested in your soul so much ugly. I'm just saying. All right, moving on. We're not moving on yet. Spotify said that they won't silence Joe, but they have scrubbed like thousands of his episodes. Like, they're just gone. But they won't silence him, so nothing makes sense. Spotify just doesn't want this to come back and haunt them in the lawsuit later. All right. Daniel Ek, you're the racist. And you're hiding behind the KKK. Yeah. And you encourage Joe Rogan to be this character. Joe, I would question how much of this is really you. Or how much of this you have become accustomed to this being because the money pays. I'm just saying. Kylie Jenner just had a baby. Hi. Hello. Kylie Jenner just had a baby. I love babies. She just had Drake's baby. Okay, moving on. Alec Baldwin is crying on the internet. Guys, I don't know about you, but you know who should be crying on the internet? The woman's son that he shot. That's who should be crying on the internet. We could just have a C-section. She probably had a C-section. That family would do anything. I think, oh yeah. I think the person should be crying is the little boy who lost his mommy. Not a grown-ass man that pulled the trigger. I think this is some really bad PR stunt. I think he is so egotistical and so self-absorbed that he's made somebody else's death that he created and made it about himself. Now, if that ain't the pinnacle of selfishness in the acting world, nothing is. Alec Baldwin, sit down. Sit down and let's wait for your court case. It's so crazy. Yeah, I'm sure he has extreme guilt. I'm sure he does. I couldn't imagine doing what he did. I'm sure he does have extreme guilt, but there's a child out there without a mother. I want to see that kid cry every day. I want to see his face. I want to see how he's coping. Not Alec Baldwin, who was sloppy and didn't allow people to do their jobs right. Didn't ask questions like, can I shoot this? Is it loaded? Da 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 da. There were so many steps that were missed when he picked up the gun. But he's crying though. So I don't know. All right. The truckers in Canada are in trouble. The truckers in Canada had a GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe has since been blocked. Yeah, the media has not been covering that. The GoFundMe has since been blocked, so what's that? Oh no, I don't have, oh no. I don't have cards. I was going to do a reading, but now I don't have a single card here, so now I can't do a reading. Oh well. I'll do one tomorrow. I'm not sure, pretty girl. I'll do a reading tomorrow. I was going to take care and do a reading, but now we're 46 minutes in. I love you guys. And thank you for tuning in for today. We had a lot of talk, a lot of topic about food and health. And maybe that was the most important part of the conversation. Don't be stubborn, Bronx breed. Stubbornness works for no one. Give up the ghost and eat well. All right? All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for putting up with me. Up next, dashikis and bonnets. So let's get that morning report in. That's the word. Not Joe Rogan. Don't listen to Joe Rogan. Listen to the morning report, dashikis and bonnets. Feed your soul well. Bye.